Hello everyone, and welcome to my UK Royal Family News channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. To decide the future of their children, Kate and William are expected to submit to the weight of tradition. In an effort to provide their three children a balanced upbringing, Kate, the Princess of Wales, and Prince William have worked hard. When it comes to their children, Kate, the Princess of Wales, and Prince William will still need to submit to some of the burden of royal tradition, a royal author claimed. Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis have all received accolades throughout the years for the Prince and Princess of Wales' efforts to provide them a typical childhood while still being aware of the roles they will play in the future. According to author Tom Quinn, the royal couple has set up a structure that enables their children to grow up in a normal environment while still being exposed to elements of royal culture. George and his parents, William and Kate, were cited at Eton College last month, setting up a flurry of rumors that the baby royal will follow his father's example and attend the public school in a few years. Even though Kate and William initially decided to send all three of their children to nearby preparatory schools, Quinn said he was not surprised to find that Eton was being considered. The children are likely being sent to Eton, the royal author added, which is not surprising. Additionally, it demonstrates how important tradition and expectation are to the royal family. Royal children hasn't changed much in 650 years. Basically, they hire someone to take care of it and aim to have their kids grow up and mature as soon as possible, while spending very little time with them. However, the Cambridge children are unique in that their mother is the first royal mother to have grown up in a loving and supportive environment. However, even Kate is unable to escape the royal customs, and it appears that they will soon be sent to boarding school. While Prince William boarded at Eton during his adolescence, he was frequently spotted at neighboring Windsor Castle on the weekends visiting the late Queen and Prince Philip while his parents were in London. On the Windsor estate, the Prince and Princess of Wales moved into Adelaide Cottage last year. Only an 11-minute drive separates their new house from Eton. The couple has demonstrated over the years that they are deeply committed to their parental duty and have continued to be actively involved despite their hectic royal schedule. According to author Christopher Anderson, Kate and William's parenting style is very different from that of more senior royals like the King and Princess Anne. He acknowledged one of the key influences on the couple's parenting approach as Kate's upbringing in a typical middle-class British home. William and Kate are in stark contrast to the King's parents, according to Anderson. They try very hard not to spoil them and are very hands-on. The King's parents are a sharp contrast to William and Kate. They try very hard not to spoil them and are very hands-on. Kate clearly deserves the majority of the credit for this. Remember, she is the first commoner who is actually meant to become queen. She comes from a line of coal miners, and her mother, a former flight attendant, spent some of her childhood years in a public housing development. You can tell that William and Kate aren't about to let them get away with anything by the way they truly seem to be paying close attention to the kids. Unlike the royal parents who have come before them, they are correcting their children, but they are doing it lovingly. I hope the three will grow up relatively unspoiled, he continued. Who really knows, given that history often takes strange, if not downright macabre turns. In the end, William and Kate are making every effort to keep their children's feet firmly planted on the earth. Subversively changing the system for George, Charlotte, and Louis is Kate. Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis will enjoy the best upbringing possible thanks to Kate, the Princess of Wales, who has drawn inspiration from her own experience. According to author Tom Quinn, Kate, the Princess of Wales, has been subversively revising the manual on how to raise a royal child. Despite her busy schedule, the Queen is renowned for being a very devoted mom who actively participates in her kids' life. Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis have had a very different childhood than their father, Prince William, or their grandpa, the King, as highlighted by royal analysts on numerous occasions. Mr. Quinn stated that Kate has made a concerted effort to strike a balance between royal tradition and the typical upbringing experienced by other children their age. I've heard Kate is quite good at both accepting how the system functions and also subversively altering it, he remarked. She required that William share responsibility for the kids' bathing, reading to them before bed, and bedtime. She dislikes the media's focus on the kids, but because she did not experience it as a kid, she is less affected by it. In spite of this, the Prince and Princess of Wales relocated their family last year from the very public Kensington Palace to the more private Adelaide Cottage on the Windsor estate. In order to reduce the chance that the kids would have to engage with photographers, Kate also put in place a tight procedure shortly after the birth of George in which she and William would only permit a small number of family images to be released on special occasions. She thinks she can regulate it such that people won't be harmed by it, Quinn told the Daily Beast. And to be fair, it has succeeded. The photographers no longer loiter outside the school gates. They are given some latitude. The Princess of Wales was commended in the past for the masterstroke notion of leveraging her love of photography to avoid having to fend off paparazzi when out and about with the kids by royal analyst Emily Andrews. Ms. Andrews claimed that Kate and William were able to steer the narrative and protect George, Charlotte, and Louis from unwelcome scrutiny by choosing to take candid family portraits in private settings. She told Channel 5 that using Kate's love of photography was a genius move by William and Kate or their advisors. So she made the decision to take her own images of the kids, which she then decided to share with the media and the general public. It still maintains that handmade narrative, which makes it PR gold. This is not a formal image of the Queen or Charles as a young child. This new kind of royalty is approachable. The technique Crown Princess Victoria of Sweden used when she and her husband Prince Daniel welcomed their baby Princess Estelle in 2012 is also thought to have served as an inspiration for the Princess of Wales. Victoria not only shot the photos that were eventually made public, but she also grew up in the spotlight and was the subject of intense media attention for her appearance as a teenager. After the birth of her son Prince Oscar, she followed the same course of action. The personal touches the monarch placed into taking the photos, according to royal critic Camilla Tominey, made the novel move popular with the public and the media. According to Tominey, the public reacted hugely positively, loving not only the fact that they could see such milestones as Estelle blowing out the candles on her first birthday cake, but also that Victoria was behind the camera. Royal fans were shocked when Princess Kate violated convention and gave Roger Federer 3 kisses. On day 2 of Wimbledon, Princess Kate and Roger Federer were observed sitting together, although their connection extends over many more competitions. Tuesday, when Princess Kate ventured outside for a soggy day at the much-awaited Wimbledon Tennis Championship, she was all smiles. The Princess of Wales was first seen watching Katie Boulter's rained-out match against Daria Saville while wearing white and mint green. The princess was once again spotted in the royal box where she saw her close friend Roger Federer be honored in a special ceremony for the recently retired tennis legend, not one to be deterred by the fickle weather of the Great British Summer. The two were later seen conversing and joking while watching the women's singles first-round match between Shelby Rogers of the United States and Elena Rybakina of Kazakhstan from close to one another while seated on center court. With Pippa Matthews, who interviewed Federer for Vanity Fair around the time of Wimbledon 2013. Federer is rumored to be friendly with the entire Middleton family. However, one event involving the oldest Middleton sister has lingered in fans' memories ever since. In 2017, Kate, who serves as the All England Club's royal patron, supported Federer as he defeated Croatian Marin Cilic to win a record-tying 8th Wimbledon championship. The Duchess was attended by her husband, Prince William, as well as Hugh Grant, Bradley Cooper, and Theresa May, who was the Prime Minister at the time. After Federer created tennis history, Kate and William applauded the winner. The Duchess then shocked royal fans by giving Federer not 1, not 2, but 3 kisses. The Duchess of Cambridge, aka Kate Middleton, gave at Roger Federer 3 kisses, a royal watcher tweeted. I assumed that was a Dutch occurrence only. While another chimed in, Kate got 3 kisses from at Roger Federer. Because Federer is from Switzerland, where it is customary for friends to greet each other with 3 kisses, the first on the right cheek, the second on the left, and the third on the right again, it could be assumed that Kate breached the traditional British greeting protocol of 1 or 2 kisses. Federer and Prince William then exchanged handshakes. The sportsman gave his wife Mirka a hug before greeting the royal couple. Mirka supported him throughout the competition. At the time, the official Wimbledon Twitter account tweeted, hugs, kisses, and handshakes from royalty and the family for the hashtag Wimbledon champion. Following their conversation, more information about Federer's bond with the prince came to light. According to sources, the tennis legend taught Prince George a private lesson at Carol and Michael Middleton's Bucklebury residence. After the lesson, Federer called the future king or queen a sweet boy and praised his sporting prowess. The 8-year-old prince had a good swing, he told reporters at Wimbledon in 2019. I love to see that they're royal children into tennis or into sports. His mother has always appreciated tennis, said Federer. I hope he will remain the same in a few years and that this is not just a temporary circumstance. When questioned about Kate's remark that Federer was George's favorite tennis player during a royal engagement, Federer responded, I suppose I have a little advantage since I really spent some time with him, so maybe I'm the only player he's ever met. So you've got a little head start on figuring out who your favorite player is. And it turns out that other people have a warm place for the actor besides only George. Kate claimed that her mother had a crush on the tennis player in the 2017 documentary Sue Barker, Our Wimbledon. Roger is the love of my mother's life, she said to the host. She won't mind if I mention it, I believe. I believe he is also aware of that. The Princess of Wales and Federer were recently spotted together again while attending a training session for aspiring young Wimbledon ball boys and girls. They were captured on camera for a behind-the-scenes peek at the illustrious tournament. Thanks for watching if you liked this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.